Hello, welcome back to my channel. So, I'm recording this video a second time because I could not get the file to work from my last camera. So, we're going to try this again. So, hello, welcome back. I have a little mini haul. This one will not be as sporadic as the last one, so we're just going to get right into it. I do know ended, the Prime sale ended on the 11th, and I'm recording this on the 12th. So none of this, well, I have two items from Amazon, but it had nothing to do with the Prime sale. Like I got these a minute ago, and I'm just now recording a video. Okay, so the first thing I got from Amazon was this base and top coat from Connie. I don't know. I needed at least more top coat, and I've already opened this because, like I said, I already recorded this whole, but I'm having to re-record it. So I have the base coat and I have the top coat. And the one thing I do love about this brand is this brush. Like, ooh, this brush is amazing. I love this brush. So this is the base coat, and this is the top coat. And the top coat has the same type of brush. And honestly, I love this top coat because it's kind of thick. Like usually most top coats are kind of watery, but this top coat is actually quite thick. And yet again, it has that brush that, yes, shout out to this brush. I will say on the side of the box, it has like a how to use, and it tells you dehydrator, primer, base coat, gel color. If you want to apply like builder gel or polygel or something like that, it gives you that step, and then it gives you top coat. So I think this brand has different colors. I think I've seen this brand with colorful gel polishes on Amazon. So I might have to check them out and see if their brushes for the gel polishes are like the brushes for the top and base coat. But so this is my swatch that I did earlier. It is with a cat eye polish, and I used the top coat. And I will say the top coat does not have a tacky layer that you have to wipe off. Like once you cure it for 60 seconds, this is what you get. Like there's nothing that you have to wipe off. So this top coat is amazing. So yes, and I will be definitely using this top coat, but I kind of got to get rid of my other top coats first because, you know, I don't want to waste my products that I have. So the second thing that I got from Amazon is this. Oh, and with the last one, I will put up a picture somewhere on the screen that shows how much it costs as of today without a sale. But the second thing that I got, that my wife got for me, I guess, is another top coat. So, because like I said, I don't really use base coat that often, simply because I usually use a peel off base coat, which I'm still on the hunt for a great one. So if you know any great peel off base coats, please leave that down below. I am looking for a great gel peel off base coat, so if you have any suggestions, please put them down below. I will say I don't want to use Beetles because I'm still trying to make the Beetles one work. That y'all probably have seen my journey of trying to make the Beetles peel off gel polish work. I also do have the Macart peel off base coat as well. I've gotten that to work. So yes, we have the Macart top coat, and this one is it came with just two top coats. And I will say, I had a hiccup. This top coat is very runny. So it's not as thick as the Connie, however you pronounce that one, but we will eventually see how this top coat performs. And as you can see, it's very liquidy. Um, After doing my little swatch with that canny one, I think that's like my new favorite top coat. Sorry. I think that's my new favorite top coat. But we will eventually end up using this McCart one. Um, at this current moment, these are the two top coats that I use. So, which is the Beatles one because it came in the set with the peel off base coat, and this F Zenist. I have no idea how to say this, but I also use this top coat as well. So as you can see, I've used it quite often, and this one is also kind of runny as well. As you can see, I think y'all can see, I don't know, but this one is also kind of runny as well. So yet again, so far that candy one is top notch. And the Beatles one is, it's a little bit thicker, so I do like that one. It's not as liquidy as other top coats that I've used. It does have a little bit of thickness to it, so I will say I appreciate that, but it's still not topping that. The Connie, whatever the heck the name of it is, it's still not topping that one. All right, so that is all I got from Amazon. I know, even though this is a mini nail haul, I know that's very shocking that I only got two things from Amazon. So, the next two things I got, these came from the beauty supply store. I went to my dad's house, and my stepmom needed to go to the beauty supply store. So I ended up picking up some nail items in there. I have this dual-ended rhinestone applicator. Honestly, y'all, back in the day, I really, really, really wanted a crystal katana. I think it was Evie from Long Hair Pretty Nails, and somebody else had a crystal katana, and I really, really wanted it. And I had finally seen one in Hobby Lobby, and that thing is like $20. And I am a very cheap individual, and I don't want to pay $20 for it. So, as you can see, this one is made by the brand Kiss, which I love Kiss products anyway. But got this from the beauty supply store for $3.49. I do have one similar to this from. Ooh, yes, I do have one similar to this, which is this one, and I got this one from either Shein or Temu or something like that. So honestly, I think when I actually used this in the video is when I broke it, because I was wholeheartedly expecting this to be like malleable and move, and it doesn't. So yeah, now I know that now. I know this is a hard piece of wax, so I will not try and bend it and move it and maneuver it when now I know that it doesn't. So I learned this one walked. No, this one crawled, so this one could walk. So I will not break this one. I know now that it's just a hard piece of wax. So you have this part to pick up your rhinestones, and then this part to move it around within the gel to get the placement perfect. Like I said, I paid $3.49 for this. So yes, go to your local beauty supply store. Second thing I got from the beauty supply store, like I said, I already did a haul, so this is already opened, but it came in this kit. It came in this container. So I spent $8.99 on this. Honestly, what piqued my interest with this was these two little itty bitty caviar beads, this star charm, this heart, and this heart charm. Those were the main four things that piqued my interest on this, because I don't have any caviar beads this small. Actually, I think I do. I think I have the colorful ones that I got from Hobby Lobby. That's this small. Or either they're probably like this size. But either way, I don't have any in this color. So that's why I got this. And honestly, I had to use my teeth to open this earlier. Oh, I can open it now. As you can see, what did I do earlier? I used some tweezers earlier. There, it's like bent it has like a curve to it, so it sits on the nail. It curves the nail. So yums. I don't have any charms that are curved, so shout out to them. Actually, I have bow charms that's curved, but shout out to them for this. And if you can see it, it's so pretty. Yes. I'm not one for a whole bunch of girly items, but I love some hearts. I don't know why. They just speak to me. It just speaks to me. So those are the those are the two things I got from the beauty supply store that was nail related. Now these next two items is very, very, very unconventional. I am also a person who I will go to somewhere that is not at all nail related, and I will find something and make it nail related. So that is where these come in. So I went to my local Harbor Freight with my brother-in-law, and so on Shein or like on Shein or Temu or like any of these little like fast, quick shopping cheap places, they have those little egg shaped circle things that have like these little wire bristles in it. Um, and it's meant to clean like your drill bits. So I was like, why? In my head, I was like, why am I going to spend like $1, $2, $3? 9 times 10 it's probably gonna be like $2 or $3 because you got to add in shipping. And why am I going to spend that on that when this was 99 cents in Harbor Freight? And I think this is meant to remove rust off of metal things. But I got it to like clean drill bits like this and like this. Um, because usually I'm a very impatient individual and my gel polish, I don't wipe it all the way off, so I end up getting some gunked on the drill bits. Honestly, I don't have any that's too terrible because in the first video I used this one to clean because it had like gel residue on it, and usually I soak them in acetone to clean it. Um, let's see if I can find one that I need to clean. Okay, this has, okay, this one has a smidge bit of residue on it. I hope you can see it. It's like caked up like right there. So I'm gonna show y'all how I used it in the first video. Step one, grab your drill. Put your drill bit in here. Step two, I'm right-handed, so I'm about to put my drill bit in my dominant hand. And I'm gonna turn this on to about, sorry, I'm trying to make sure the light isn't in it. I'll do like 15. Why the heck not? And literally, you just file it over this. I usually like go in between it. The only downside about this one is it kind of leaves behind like a silver film, I guess, because I'm kind of like filing away the brush. But I feel like that's kind of what would happen with the little egg shaped ones from like Temu and stuff. All right, so I think that should be good enough. I kind of want to make sure it goes over the rough part to actually clean it. So I just go back and forth. All right, let's see what we got. Ah, it did work. Yay. And so here's the after. Oops, where are y'all? Here's the after. Hopefully you can see there is no residue on this at all. So yes, that does come in handy because, like I said, I'm an impatient individual, and usually I don't wipe off all of my inhibition layer on my gel polishes or top coats, because usually I like do a finish file at the end and go around the cuticle to make sure that there's like nothing on the cuticle. So Harbor Freight, 99 cent, 50 cent to 99 cent. I think it was like 99 cent because I don't think I saw anything there for 50 cent. So the second thing I got from Harbor Freight are these ceramic block magnets. So I have cat eye gel polishes, which you saw from my nail swatch. But what I did in my first video, and I used the magnet to make this design. So I love that it kind of like swirls a little bit. But what I did was I polished on my what is it called? I polished on the cat eye polish, and then I just used one of the magnets to like take away all of the color, and it left it black. And then I cured that for 30 seconds. And then for the second coat, I like stack these up. So magnetic, rip apart. So what I did was I stacked them up like this, kind of, sort of, and I tried to keep them like separated. And then I like held. They kind of want to keep sliding down. That's like the only annoying part. But I kind of held it like that, and then I held it on the nail like that. Well, can y'all see? Yeah, I held it on the nail. This is very hard to do backwards, but I held it on the nail like this, or at like an angle, and I let it pull all in the that, and that's how I made this line pretty much. And I like that it kind of like wraps around it. It's not just a straight line. So I do want to learn how to do like other designs with magnets, because I know like depending on the shape of the magnet and the strength of the magnet depends on the design that you're going to get from your cat eye. These magnets weren't, I know they weren't even at least $2, because then again, I'm cheap. And if I'm just experimenting with something, I'm not gonna spend a whole bunch of money on it. So these were at, like I said, no more than $2. The only downside about these are sometimes I kind of get carried away and I forget that these are magnets, and they like slam together, and so it like chips away on the sides a little bit, but it is what it is. They work. They make a nail design, and I will say it makes it very, very, very fast. Like if you accidentally, like, it will demagnetize, like take away all of the magnetic particles real quick on the nail. So if you're gonna go to Harbor Freight and get you some magnets like this, be very careful with how you hold your magnets, because you will demagnetize your cat eye polishes real fast. And these are already opened, but the last thing that I got came from Dollar Tree. Well, the last items I got came from Dollar Tree, and they are my stamping plates. So I ended up getting 4 stamping plates. Dollar Tree, yes, and they were $1.25. So I will say, in order for me, like they had all of the stamping plates on the same like rack, so I just shuffled through all of them to find like all the different designs, because I like a good Dollar Tree find. So this one spoke to me because it was flowers and butterflies, and now my next thing I have to do is get me. I really want to try um, gel stamping polishes, but I just can't force myself to buy it. Sorry. I don't really do stamping that much, but I do want to get like some gel stamping polishes, and I also want to get some more regular stamping polishes. The only ones that I have are black and white. And I have I have black, white, silver, and gold. The black and white came from Walmart, and the silver and gold came from Maniology when I bought some stamping plates. But these little butterflies and flowers really spoke to me because, you know, it's summertime and these will work good in the summer, the spring, all of that. Loved it. So those were cute. This one spoke to me because, oops, sorry. This one spoke to me for the whimsicaliness of it. So I really loved the hearts, these little squiggles. These wasn't this like from like the Nickelodeon era, like in the early 2000s, late 90s. I feel like Nickelodeon used to have like something with their logo with these squiggles and stuff. So that one spoke to the nostalgia. And I love this one because it was just little dots, and I love little polka dots. And like I said, this one, oh, and this one, like this just made me think of like wind blowing free. I don't know. But like I said, I just loved how whimsical this one looked. So that is why I picked up this one. And like I said, it was $1.25. So why the heck not? I'm about like Miss Jemima. When you like it, you gotta get it in another color. So with me, I had to get some more stamping plates because it was only $1.25. Oh, why not? So this reminds me of like dream catchers and like um yeah, mainly just remind me of like dream catchers. So that's why I thought this one was cute, and like something like this could be like chandelier, or like it was like elegant and dream catchers all at the same time. I don't know, but it just spoke to me. So I was like, hey, I got to pick it up. Honestly, none of these have names, but I just love the different designs on them because it's easy nail art. Why the heck not? And then the last one I got, so this one spoke to me on two different levels. The first one, this one spoke to me for like sweater weather. It was like sweater weather vibes, like in the winter or whatever. I can use that for that. And it also spoke to me like tribal designs. So, and like Native American designs. I hope, hey, you can see my camera. But yes, like it just spoke to me. So I was like, why not yet again? So I will find somehow, some way to use these stamping plates. Um, I do believe Yep, I do believe that is everything that I got in my little mini haul, my little hodgepodge haul, I like to call it. It's just to show you, you don't have to you don't always have to buy everything from Amazon, for one. And for two, like, you can always find something and make it nail related, like this. Who would ever think you can get like a wire brush? What is this thing even called? I think it is called like a wire brush. But you can get a wire brush and you can clean your nail tools instead of having to spend money elsewhere and spend more money at that to get the same effect. So, yes, you can always look in an unconventional place and find something and make it nail related. So, why not do it? Please don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe, and join my little family. My little family is growing. I thank you all my little 150 of you guys who have subscribed to my channel. I thank y'all so much from the bottom of my heart. But yeah, please don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Join the family, and I will see you in the next video. And feel free to come back and see what I do to my little nubby nubs, because they're struggling right now, y'all. They're struggling. All right. Bye.